From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, as we said, it's been awesome. The only thing not awesome is the fact it's still a massive drought. We've only been talking about that for about 8 months, but it's still hanging around for farmers and ranchers. Not good news yet to the areas to the north and west of Tulsa. And to the south and east, it's not nearly as severe. In fact, a lot of the drought is pretty much out of the picture once you get from Tahlequah and extend down through Sallisaw areas, but there isn't too big of an area except northwest Arkansas. Once you get just to the west, then it starts changing quite a bit. In fact, the rainfall amounts are very impressive in terms of not having rain. For the last 6 months, we've seen the best rains on the east side of our viewing area, right across the zones from Pryor to Muskogee down to McAllister. But you can just get west of McAllister, west of Muskogee, and west of Pryor, and all of a sudden these numbers drop down significantly in a very short period of distance. And so, I mean, it's like not even 11 inches in Bristow, and contrast that with 19 inches around the Muskogee area. And then we get just west of that to Stillwater, and we're down below 10 inches. And of course, the Panhandle, what is there to say about the Panhandle? Because it just seems like we can't buy any rain out there. And also, the number of consecutive days without a quarter inch of rain at any one given time is now up to 133 days out at Guyman. Yeah. And across our area, we're starting to push closer to a month. If you're east, it hasn't been quite as much, but we're getting dusty again, and the fire danger is going up. Tomorrow, wind gusts will be in the 20 to 35 mile per hour range from Tulsa back to the west. The humidity values are still looking to be very low out west. Therefore, the fire danger is going to be quite high. Once you get relative humidities down the 20 percentile range and lower, then you know that you have some issues. So we do have fire weather watch in effect for the far western portion of Oklahoma, the Texas Panhandle as well. So that's not good. Rainfall over the next 10 days is going to be limited. East of I-35, we could have a quarter to a half inch, but again, that's the next 10 days. So that's not saying a whole lot. Today, though, we said a lot about temperature. 68 in Tulsa, 82 in Dallas. And then you go to the north, there's snow on the ground, and we're a lot colder, but it's not severe. Out to the west, improved temperature-wise, but it's still a mess of storms. The latest storm is just kind of pushing out of California right now. There's going to be a small break, and then the next storm system is lined up right behind that. And we're quiet now, but that storm system that is currently moving around the Salt Lake City area will be across our area tomorrow afternoon. And there is a slight chance of an isolated thunderstorm along the Arkansas border. Most of our models say it's going to be into Arkansas. Then we go into a break period for Friday. Really, Thursday and Friday are kind of chilly. We had to drop temperatures a little bit based on the new data. But there's another storm system out west and then California as if they need it. And then that moves into our area on Monday, early Monday morning. There is a chance of some thunderstorms associated with that. We only have a slight chance right now. If you're from Tulsa north and east, you have the best chance based on the latest track. That's still out in the Pacific, though. And by the time we get into Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday, there's another system. So you can see this is a very active type of setup. Then we'll have another one late in the week for next week. And so there are a few chances of clouds and showers, but mainly the west coast just getting nailed time after time after time. So our temperatures will remain relatively good. Thursday is pretty chilly. And then as we get into the second week, all of a sudden we have to go below normal, which is kind of still cold this time of year, upper 40s, even though we haven't really noticed that. Our temperature right now hanging at 52 degrees, 66% humidity. Pretty nice out there, and especially for this time of night. Usually a normal high would be in the upper 40s, and we still have like a 56-degree reading in Coweta. We're okay, and much of Oklahoma is quiet tonight as well. So our forecast looks like this. We're down to 37 in the morning, chilly. There will be some patchy areas of fog. In fact, we're seeing some of that haze around the Tulsa area right now. 61 by the time we get on into the morning hours, and then about 68 as we go into the afternoon. And so that is fantastic. The extended forecast is looking to be generally ranging on the nice